Just listen. English for beginners. Hello, and welcome to English Stories Podcast. Today, we are learning about the topic, Just Listen. English for beginners. Before we begin, I want you to do one simple thing. Take a slow breath and relax your body. You are here to listen, and that is enough. You don't need to understand everything. You really don't. It is okay if many words feel new, and it is okay if some sentences sound unclear. You are not failing. You are learning. Many people think learning English means thinking hard, translating every word, and trying to remember everything. But today, we will do something different. Today, we will learn English in a calm and natural way. So please remember this. You don't need to understand everything. Just relax and listen. Imagine English like music playing in the background. You don't stop the music to understand every sound. You just listen, and slowly your ears become familiar with it. That is exactly what we are doing here while listening to this audio. Please do not pause the video. Do not stop to think. Do not rewind. And please do not open a dictionary. You don't need it right now. Your brain is very smart. It learns patterns by listening again and again. Even when you think you don't understand, your brain is working quietly. So just let the English flow. Let it pass through your ears. No pressure, no stress. If your mind feels tired, that's okay. If you feel confused, that's normal. If you miss some parts, that's completely fine. You are not here to be perfect. You are here to build comfort. This listening practice is designed for beginners. It is slow, it is simple, and it is safe. You can listen while sitting, walking, or resting. You can listen with your eyes open or closed. There is no right way. Just listen like you listen to music on a quiet evening. If a word sounds familiar, that's great. If it doesn't, let it go. You don't need to catch it. Over time, English will start to feel more natural, not because you forced it, but because you allowed it. So once again, remember, you don't need to understand everything. Just relax and listen. This is your time. This is your calm English space. Now, let's begin. Now, let's continue. Before we go deeper, I want to help you build an easy listening habit. Learning English does not need to be hard. In fact, your brain learns better when there is no pressure. When you feel relaxed, your mind opens. When you feel calm, your brain remembers more. This is very important. Many people stop learning English because they feel stressed. They try to understand everything, and their brain becomes tired. But today, we choose a different way. We choose an easy way. You are not here to study. You are here to listen. Listening is enough. You can listen in the morning when your mind is fresh and quiet. You can listen while walking when your body moves and your brain relaxes. You can listen before sleep when your thoughts slow down. There is no best time. Any time is good. Even 5 or 10 minutes is good. You don't need to sit at a desk. You don't need a notebook. You don't need to repeat every sentence. Just let the sound stay with you. Listening is enough. Please remember this sentence. Listening is enough. Say it quietly in your mind. Listening is enough. When you listen every day, even a little, your English will grow naturally. Now, let's move into the main listening part. Just relax and stay with the sound of English. Here's the first idea. Life is difficult. Life is not always easy. Sometimes you wake up tired. Sometimes you feel confused. Sometimes things do not go the way you want. This is normal. Everyone feels this way. You are not alone. In the morning, you wake up, you check the time, you get out of bed. You feel sleepy. You make coffee or tea. You think about work or study. Some days feel heavy. Some days feel slow. Life is difficult, but you continue. You take a shower. You get dressed. You go out. You do what you need to do. This is life. And it is okay. When life feels difficult, be gentle with yourself. You do not need to be strong all the time. You just need to continue. Now, listen again to this idea. Life is difficult. Life is difficult. It is simple. And it is true. Now let's move to the next idea. Small habits matter. Big changes feel hard. But small habits are easy. A small habit can change your day. For example, listening to English for a few minutes every day. You do not need 1 hour. You do not need to understand everything. You just need to listen. In the morning, you can listen while drinking water. While walking to work, you can listen. At night, before sleep, you can listen. These are small habits. They do not feel heavy. They do not take much energy, but over time, they help you. Day by day, your ears learn English. Your brain becomes familiar with the sound. Small habits matter. Even when you feel tired, a small habit is possible. You may feel tired after work. You may feel tired after studying. That is okay. Just press play and listen. You don't need to think. You don't need to speak. Listening is enough. Now listen again. Small habits matter. Small habits matter. Let the words stay with you. Now let's move to another idea. Be kind to yourself. This is very important. Many learners are too hard on themselves. They say, "My English is bad." They say, "I am too slow." They say, "I always forget." But this way of thinking is not helpful. You are learning. Forgetting is normal. Feeling confused is normal. Learning a language takes time. Be kind to yourself. Talk to yourself like a friend. If a friend is tired, you do not shout at them. You speak softly. You encourage them. Do the same for yourself. When you feel tired, rest. When you feel confused, just listen. You do not need to fix everything today. In your daily life, you may work long hours. You may study many things. Your brain needs rest. Listening to easy English is a kind way to learn. It is gentle. It is safe. It is slow. In the morning routine, you wake up, wash your face, eat breakfast, and get ready. You don't rush every step. You do things one by one. Learning English is the same, one step at a time. At work or school, you read emails. You listen to people talk. You feel tired sometimes. That is okay. At night, you come home. You sit down. You rest. You listen. This is enough. When you feel tired or confused, don't stop learning. Just change the way you learn. Instead of pushing, allow. Instead of studying, listen. Be kind to yourself. Let me say it again. Be kind to yourself. Now let these ideas stay with you. Life is difficult. Small habits matter. Be kind to yourself. These ideas are simple. The language is simple. You don't need to remember every word. You don't need to repeat them. Just listen. Let your brain hear them again and again. Over time, they will feel familiar. Over time, English will feel less scary. This is how learning begins. Calmly, gently, naturally. And remember, listening is enough. Now we move into the next part of our listening journey. This part is called gentle shadowing with no pressure. Please remember, this is not a test. This is not practice for perfection. This is simply a soft exercise to help your mouth become familiar with English sounds. First, you listen to one sentence. Just listen. Then you quietly say the sentence in your mind or very softly with your mouth. You do not need to be loud. You do not need to be clear. You do not need to be correct. This is very important. You do not need to be correct. Many learners stop speaking because They are afraid of making mistakes. But here, mistakes do not matter. In fact, mistakes are welcome. Your mouth learns faster than your brain. Please remember this sentence. Your mouth learns faster than your brain. When you move your mouth even softly, your muscles begin to learn the rhythm of English. Your tongue learns where to go. Your lips learn how to move. Your brain does not need to understand everything for this to work. So we go slowly. We listen to one sentence. Then we gently follow. No pressure, no stress. If you miss a word, let it go. If you feel shy, that is okay. You can whisper. You can move your lips without sound. You can even just imagine the sound in your mind. All of these are fine. There is no right way. There is only your way. We keep a slow and steady rhythm. Not fast, not slow, just calm and even. This rhythm helps your body relax. When your body is relaxed, learning happens naturally. Imagine a child learning to speak. The child listens first. Then the child copies sounds. Not perfectly, not clearly. But over time, the sounds become words. This is the same for you. You are not too old. You're not too slow. You're simply learning again. Now, as you continue listening, allow yourself to gently follow some sentences. You do not need to follow every sentence. You can choose one. You can choose none. Just stay relaxed. If your mouth feels tired, stop. If your mind feels tired, stop. You can always return. Learning English does not need force. It needs patience. As you shadow softly, you may notice something interesting. Some sounds feel strange. Some sounds feel difficult. That is normal. English may not sound like your native language. Your mouth needs time. Give it time. Be kind to it. Remember, your mouth learns faster than your brain. Even when your brain feels confused, your mouth is learning. Now we slowly move away from shadowing and into deep listening. This part is very simple. In deep listening, you do nothing. You only listen. You do not speak. You do not repeat. You do not think. You do not translate. You simply let English flow through your ears, like water flowing in a river. You do not stop the river. You do not try to catch the water. You just watch it pass. This is deep listening. Many people think learning needs effort all the time, but the brain also learns in rest. When you listen without thinking, your brain still works quietly. It notices sounds. It notices rhythm. It notices patterns. This is how children learn their first language. They listen for many years before they speak well. You are giving yourself the same gift. During deep listening, if your mind starts to think, that is okay. If your mind starts to wander, that is normal. Just gently come back to the sound. You do not need to control your thoughts. Let them come and go. Stay with the sound of English. Imagine English like soft rain. You hear it, but you do not analyze each drop. You simply feel it. You may listen while sitting quietly. You may listen while lying down. You may listen with your eyes closed. You may listen before sleep. This is a very good time for deep listening. Before sleep, your brain is calm. It is open. It receives sounds easily. You do not need to remember anything. You do not need to understand anything. Just listen. If you fall asleep, that is okay. Your brain is still hearing. This is not wasted time. This is gentle learning. Some days you will feel focused. Some days you will feel sleepy. Both are fine. Learning is not the same every day. Do not judge your progress. Do not ask, is this working? Trust the process. Deep listening works slowly but deeply. Over days and weeks, English will start to feel more familiar. You may notice that words sound clearer. You may notice that sentences feel less strange. This happens naturally, not because you tried hard, but because you stayed with the sound. During deep listening, remember one simple rule. There is nothing to do. Just listen. No speaking, no thinking, no effort. Let English pass through your ears. Let it stay in your mind quietly. You are building a safe relationship with English. You're telling your brain, English is not dangerous. English is calm. This feeling is very important. When English feels safe, learning becomes easier. You can return to deep listening again and again, even on busy days, even on tired days. Even when you feel unmotivated, just press play. Listening is enough. Let me say it again. Listening is enough. You do not need to push. You do not need to rush. You are exactly where you need to be. This is your calm English space. Stay here. Listen and allow English to become part of you, slowly, gently, and naturally. As we come to the end of this listening session, I want you to pause for a moment and gently notice how you feel right now. You do not need to measure anything. You do not need to check your progress. Just notice your body and your mind. Maybe you feel calm. Maybe you feel a little tired. Maybe you feel nothing special. All of these are okay. What matters is this simple truth. Progress comes from listening every day, not from studying hard once in a while, not from understanding everything, not from forcing yourself to remember words, but from gentle, regular listening. Even a small amount each day is enough. 5 minutes, 10 minutes, or 1 full hour like today. When you listen every day, English slowly becomes familiar. The sounds feel less strange. The rhythm feels more natural. This is real progress, even if you cannot see it right away. Many learners worry because they forget words. They listen today, and tomorrow they feel like everything is gone. But forgetting is normal. Forgetting is part of learning. Your brain learns by forgetting and remembering again and again. You do not need to fight this. You do not need to feel disappointed. Every time you listen, even if you forget later, your brain is still changing quietly. It is building connections. It is learning patterns. This happens in the background, without effort. So please be kind to yourself. Do not say, I forgot, so this is useless. That is not true. Listening is never wasted. Even on days when you feel tired, even on days when your mind feels slow, listening still helps. You are planting seeds. Some seeds grow quickly, some grow slowly, but they all grow if you give them time. Think about how you learned your first language. You listened for many years before you spoke well. You did not worry about grammar. You did not worry about mistakes. You just listened. This is the same process. You are not behind. You are not late. You are exactly where you need to be. English does not need to be stressful. It does not need to feel heavy. It can be calm. It can be gentle. It can be part of your daily life, like music, like background sound, like a quiet companion. If you continue to listen this way, something will change. One day, you will notice that you understand a sentence without trying. One day, you will notice that a word feels familiar. One day, you will notice that English feels less scary. These moments may be small, but they are important. They are signs that your listening is working. So please continue. Make listening a simple habit. Listen in the morning when your day begins. Listen while walking, while resting, while doing simple things. Listen before sleep and let English be the last sound you hear. There is no perfect schedule. There is only consistency. And consistency does not need to be hard. It just needs to be gentle and regular. Before we finish, I want to remind you one more time. You do not need to remember everything. You do not need to understand everything. You do not need to speak perfectly. You only need to listen. Listening is enough. If this session helped you feel calm, if it helped you feel safe with English, if it helped you feel less pressure, then it has done its job. You can listen again tomorrow. You can listen again the day after that. You can return whenever you need a calm English space. And if you would like more easy, gentle English listening like this, I invite you to subscribe to this channel. By subscribing, you give yourself a simple gift. Easy English every day. No pressure, no stress, just listening. Thank you so much for spending this time with me. Thank you for listening. Thank you for trusting the process. I am happy you are here, and I hope you come back again tomorrow. Listen again tomorrow and subscribe for easy English every day.